When the market gets wild, only one man rides it, the trading cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an up and roll, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, I rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, I chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
What is up, guys? Trading Cowboy in the house. What's going on, Miguel? How'd you fare this morning, buddy? Just sitting down for a little lunch. Been a crazy morning, super busy, but we're here now. Made some money this morning on Sink or Swim. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Pushing right back up to the top. Miguel, great morning, can't complain. Had 2 trades in Bitcoin. Nice, man, nice. What'd you do on Bitcoin, Miguel? Did you long that sucker? Heck yeah, he did. Let me get all my stuff set up here a little bit, guys. Kind of a little rushed today. Me and Greg went pretty long this morning. Had to run down, heat my lunch up. Got it sitting next to me, but I hadn't even touched it yet. But I don't even have my computer pulled up. Let's see if we can do some magic here. having trouble with the platform. Is my second day ever trading crypto. Kind of interesting. What are you using, Miguel? Are you using are you on Patrick's deal or what? Are you on Warbucks or what are you? Yeah. Man, you know I haven't done that. Are you doing this little challenge? I wanted to jump in on that, but I didn't. Hold on just a second, guys.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing. And Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our open eye brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin. Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing. And Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our open eye brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
I'm back, Miguel. I'm sorry. The competition was free, so I jumped on the experience. 200 place on the board. Game over. Not game over yet. I mean, there's going to be some guys blow up before Friday. I mean, come on. That's what happened last time, remember? Whenever they did it on Legends, a lot of people got ahead, and there at the end, a lot of people started blowing up. That's probably the secret, is just don't blow up and then full port it the last day. They said you had to trade 5 total days, so is the sign up already over for that, I guess? I was 2 days late, yeah. I looked at it Friday and then I got busy and just didn't do it. Or maybe Thursday.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car locking up and roll, giddy up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run.
Nice little pullback right here. Kind of stair stepped up. I mean, our ATR is getting really small. I say really small, about 20 points a candle, I guess. Huh? That's not very small.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car locking up and roll, giddy up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
I don't really love the longs right here. I mean, kind of. I don't want to. I want to be buying the dip for sure, but I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty weak here. Not weak, but maybe just slowing down. Maybe just running out of juice.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car locking up and roll, giddy up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
Yeah, Miguel. I mean, it's kind of a little bear flag right there, but then also, I mean, there's so many lines you can draw right now. I kind of want to see it below those two. And then if we do even a bigger time frame, it's kind of already crossed. But if we go from there to the low there, so we're kind of below everything right now, so I kind of want the shorts to play out.
I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this
We're kind of getting below everything there.
Ride those candles,
But every time we get below, then we make a little pop. So that's what I'm seeing. And I don't know where I would want to be short if it popped back up here. Maybe in the 60s. I kind of like it at the 50s right there, but and we have that 55 pivot point on a 1 hour. We closed below it the last two 5-minute candles. Maybe we should try it in here. I don't know, guys. The 21 on a 5 minutes at 25:024. Wish I'd have been in already way up here at the 50s like I told y'all. Beautiful short, just like I said. Just too scared to get in. Shoot. Trying to hold it right here, but getting a little pop back up. That was kind of the 20 test. Kind of bouncing off the 21 right there. Yeah, let's go. Let's do something, right? I tried a little long right there, Miguel, just off the 23, that bottom shoulder. You know how I like to buy them, but I'm only up 5. I got my deal already in profit. Guaranteed 4 points right there, but not great, but I wanted this thing just to go. Yeah, I wicked out right there, so working on 3 accounts linked together right now, but we needed to do something, right? I just played off that 21 kind of. I kind of want to target or wait on it till it comes down here to the 995s. I kind of want to short it down to there, but I may be safer just to wait for it to get down there first. How many people are in the Warbucks Challenge, Miguel? Is there a bunch? Driving Obsession. Hey, what's good, buddy? Hey, good to see you. Just eating a little bit of lunch. Trying not to overtrade today for sure, but it's not really working. I mean, it's working. I mean, I'm not down anything, but I'm trying to skip the FOMO of not having all my accounts traded. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to work on that this week. I did really good last week on a lot of my funded accounts. I mean, there was days where I'd only get, 2 or 3 traded, but I need to do that with my evals too, so I don't just blow through them so quick if it doesn't work out right. But how'd everything go on your end today, Driving Obsession? Took one loss and stopped there. Yeah, smart man, smart man. And that's what I'm trying to work on right now. I mean, it happens to everybody, but we had so many good weeks before. November, December were great months. January was pretty good. February is, stream wise and stuff like that, it was unbelievable, but not the month I wanted to have, so I'm just kind of recollecting my thoughts. Trying to just slow down a little bit. Trying to realize that I don't have to overtrade. It's hard too, because sometimes just on the stream, you got to be in a trade. That's what gets views. Everybody wants to be in a trade watching. So worked out pretty decent though. I think we went for, what did we end up getting there? We ended up getting trying to look on here and see. Yeah, just playing micros this morning with Greg. We got 1,431 bucks, so caught a couple of those 100-pointers at the beginning. The biggest of largest, trading Cowboy in the house. That's right. Let's go, Miguel. Let's go. Yeah, it does get tricky trading and streaming at the same time, because like I said, everybody wants you on there, and it's really hard when you find good conviction and like this morning I entered a trade. Yeah, thanks, Miguel. Beautiful trades in the morning, Cowboy. Let's go. Yeah, we had some really good ones, but it's really hard when you see a lot of conviction in it and you jump in on stream and then you hit it with one of your fundeds that's right below my screen. I don't know if y'all can see that setup there, but if I had that overhead back. So I'm trading on that middle screen. Got Trading View to my left. I got you guys and everything on my right. And then my laptop screen, I'll have my funded accounts on. And so if it's real good conviction, I try to enter the trade on here and then follow it with one or two of my fundeds linked together, because I can't drag it up there at the same time. And then you find yourself watching the funded one, right, instead of the eval. But last week I did a couple fundeds on stream, and it works really good if I just don't tell myself that that's a funded account, or don't tell y'all that that's a funded account. So but we'll get on here and see how many people are on, and we'll have a lot of people, and then if you're not in a trade within 2 or 3 minutes, those people start dropping off. So And you can see all that in real time, so. So I can see y'all guys when y'all leave. Just kidding. Not really, but. I mean, it'd be real nice if this was going to be a triple bottom, but this may be the time it breaks through, right? I mean, I think we should come down and kind of wick through the 90s, 990, but I don't know. I mean, maybe try at the 20s again, see if that is a triple. I don't know. I mean, it kind of slows down, but I just don't want it to rip my face off. How's our hourly look? Not just the greatest, huh? I mean, our 5 minute doesn't have a wick up here, but still think we need to come down into this area. I think we need to wick through there, kinda. There was kind of a fast wick. I don't know if that'll hold. There's the 10s. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Oof. See, that was scary there. There's our 25,000s. Do we try right there? The 25,000s, chat? Took one off the bottom there just on that fast wick. I'm just going to trail it real good. Up 10 points right there, about 600 bucks. I'm going to go ahead and bring it all the way up here. If it wicks us out, it wicks us out. Yeah, it wicked us out pretty fast, but got about, I don't know, I think I was about 480 on that one. I really like it, really do. I'm just not sure why it had that such a fast wick there. See, we kind of went down below, right to the 25s, but I really can't help but think we don't need to wick through this 90 and clean up that very last wick right here. That's why I kind of got that yellow line drawn right there. If we clean that up, though, I really don't want to go down to 65 if I'm not short, but it's trying to hold there. If it stays again, if it pops back down here like the 5s, and pops back up, I may consider it. But we popped up, didn't even touch the 9, and we're already rejecting again. So the good thing about here is you almost could, buy in, leave your stop below the 25s, but there again, my mind tells me to hold on a second and see if it goes through the 95s. A little quick wick through like 995, 990 maybe. 977 would be even better, but I want to ride it to there if that's what it's going to do. As bad as I want this 25 to hold. I mean, how do you stay so... I don't know what... I guess... I don't know what I'm trying to say here. So responsible driving a session to just one trade a day, or... How do you stay that disciplined? Lots of practice, I guess. Really just want to see it wick through this 990s. Nice pop though. The 25's held, 2505, kind of our support. My strategy is very mechanical. I have strict rule for every kind of entry, so I don't really have discretion. Nice. I guess that helps. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It really does help. Man, what a push, guys. I mean, not crazy terrible, but I mean, right off the 25s. 25s held 2 candles in a row. Had 2 nice little dojis. That 25005 kind of our support shelf. See if it pops over the 21. See if it rejects here, and see if we get that push down finally, maybe. Just so happened that I only had one entry today, so after that stopped, I don't trade after 12. You know, I'm way more successful in the morning than I am in the afternoon, so we're getting a little more action than we have in the last couple days previous, but I definitely tried it. And I think that's why last week I really limited what I did personal wise on some of my accounts. Just focused on evals during the afternoons and stuff instead. So my funded accounts ended up the week a lot better. See, we really didn't hold the 21, kind of rejected off of it. See if we get that pop back up or. Still want that wick through the 90s if we're going to go up, but I'd like to short it all the way through there, honestly. Miguel, I had 2 trades, only don't have any evals or accounts active. I get paid Thursday, but I do stay active in the market. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think you have to watch it. I mean, I think everybody kind of, sometimes it's good just to sit and watch the charts too, right? I mean, that's kind of where you really stay involved, is if you watch those charts. Took a couple right there as it wicked through the bottom, guys. That 990 area, just like I talked about. I'm going to start trailing these a little bit. Up about 1,000. This is on 3 accounts, so it looks better than it actually is. But the other ones that break even down here. I don't want to give up anything, but really want to see if we can get that fast push. Up 10 points there. We only got one contract per account left. There's 15, guaranteed 15. See if we can get a push to the 25 real quick. There's the 25, up 20 points. A little over 13, 1275. Can we get to the 05s? Yeah, let's go. All right, there's the 25s. All right, it took me out at the 25s. 25 points. Started out with 2 contracts per account. Took off one at 5 points. Kind of gives me a little bit of cushion if I do that. Roll the other one up for 25 points. This is the, like I said, this is 3 accounts. Up 1,035 times 3 on those accounts. So I'll switch over, rotate out. We'll trade those again another day, but I don't want to push those too far. Those are some of the new tradeifys that I'm working on right now. So and that's the same thing. I mean, I just talked about it, guys. I mean, if we come over here, I mean, I drew a nice yellow line. I drew kind of where I wanted it to wick through, because this wick over here, the low of this wick was 995, call it. So I drew a yellow line right below that, wanted it to wick through. And then I had my body back here at 77. So I got in a little late. If I would have targeted that 97, that would have been an even better one. But yeah, I got in at 80. So not too bad. I got in at 80 and wrote it to 25005. So 25 points times 3. Just going to kind of be patient now, wait and see if this is going to be. I mean, clearly, if you look at our last hour, guys, I mean, drop, bear flag, drop, drop, bear flag, drop, drop. I'm just catching these little bitty bounces right here. I'm just catching all these little bounces right here, these little green boner candles. Just based off some of this support area we have back here in the past. Not the smartest thing to do if you're trying to fight the trend, but I gauge it by kind of how far it's fallen. You know, we're down almost 100 points. We could have a little 20-point retrace. You know, a lot of people say 20-30% retracement. So, beautiful trade. Thanks, Miguel. Even a broke clock's right twice a day. Miguel, you're actually one of the best traders out here, Cowboy. I like. Well, thanks, Miguel. That means a lot to me. It really does. And that's why I wanted to be on here. I mean, this is a totally different environment for me, but I enjoy this. I feel like I've learned a lot. Still learning. I mean, everybody learns every day, and I think you have to constantly evolve your strategy too. I mean, you can have a strategy that's proven, but even if you look back at the guys I think that's done it for years, they change it up a lot, right? I mean, even some of the biggest guys on here, they used to make huge 20, 30 point. Now you see them taking 10-point trades. So we just need more of the guys like Driving Obsession, Charles, Zero Dawn. We need a lot of those guys we need them back in here where they can sit there and hold it for 100 points, 200 points. Zero Dawn last week had a 416-point trade. And he does it with one mini. So, I mean, and he does it with multiple accounts linked. So, we need that wisdom. We need those guys that trade like that. We need those guys in here, and then we mesh it all together. about to get rich, Cowboy. More because we already rich, right? Well, we're rich with family, that's for sure. I mean, if you look at everything we have and what God's given us, I mean, we're definitely rich there. So they can't take that away from us as long as we take care of it, right? And I firmly believe that if we take care of what we do have and what God's given us, that He'll bless us with more. But He's not going to give us something if we can't take care of what we have now. I know that. Not to go religious on y'all. Awesome, Miguel. I'm glad you agree. Makes us brothers and outlaws at the same time together. I like that this 980's held a couple times, guys, but I'm really not. I mean, it's really scary. I mean, we had that drop, little bear flag drop, but it held this 77 area. I really don't want it to trick us. It's probably, I mean, this isn't a place to be buying long anyway, but I mean, this is a beautiful trend down that we have literally just talked our way out of. What are we doing, guys? We got a pivot point at 960. We just wicked through those lows. I kind of... Here comes the 60s. It's not going to wick through that 66, is it? I think it will in a minute, though. And who knows, Miguel, maybe one day the BDH will hear of the Trading Cowboy, huh? Maybe one day. I like those 75s if it comes back and touches, maybe. Kind of join at that shoulder and then have my stop below 65. If we get a pop back up here now, I want to see a pop back up though. Getting a little wiki there. I don't know if I'm very interested. It may be in at 75. It's kind of the start of the 1 o'clock candle, our hourly. Let's look at it real quick. Come on, chart. All right, that's the 200 right there. Kind of makes me like it even more. I don't know if we can get that pop or not right there. I like that the 200's right there. This hourly kind of scares me a little. I'm going to try real small right there. Just see if we can get it fast. Yeah, there's the fast pop. See if we can get another little push. I'm going to take one more off right there. I got one left. It's up 10 points. I'm just going to start trailing it. There we go, guys. Come on. Trading Cowboy in the house. We're up 350, 300 on this last one. Guaranteed 10 points. All right, it stopped me out at 10. So I got 200 out of that last one. Not a bad little trade. Miguel, 100% they will. No option. We're coming up hard. I see it coming, Cowboy. Persistence and discipline equals great results. Yeah. Thanks, Miguel. Yeah, I think so. And I don't think anybody else has a Cowboy on their show that I know of. Or at least wears a Cowboy hat, huh? I mean, if people want to come in and see the Machine Gun Cowboy, I'm your man. Especially if I was getting free accounts for the thing. I mean, I'd be ruined if I didn't have to pay for my evals. Y'all'd get tired of me being in trades. Yeah, me and Greg are working on some great stuff too. I mean, the biggest thing is getting people in here and having them stick around and watch. Having them hit that like button doesn't do anything for me, but it gets it out there more, helps it show up on people's pages more. I mean, the more subscribers we get, the more the prop firms look at you. The more the prop firms look at you, the more free accounts they give you. The more free accounts they give you, the more you can give away. So y'all hang with us, tell all your friends, and we'll be spitting out free evals pretty soon, huh? No other Cowboy trading that I know of so far. Yeah. Yes, sir. Soon you'll see. Yep. And I know Miguel's going to be one of the first ones. That's for sure. Mark my words. All right, guys. We're kind of back up to that line I drew a while ago. I think... I don't know, guys. I don't think this is a turnaround per se. Just a little bounce. Okay, nice little bounce though. Almost 40-point bounce. guys, what do we do? What do we do? I mean, this kind of tells me the 25 10s and reject, but there's our 15-minute save. Let me delete that line now. Five minutes, right out there at the 9. Fifteen's at the 9. Maybe if it rejects right here. Looks like she's trying to push up a little more though. I like this. This is the 9. Maybe if it comes back down through the 25s, I'll try short. It's kind of what we're going to wait on. Kind of like that. I kind of like that. Let's see if it pops back up to like the 5s maybe. Make sure it don't want to just keep pushing up. Just like that. That's why we waited just a second, chat. Yeah, look at that push now. Crazy little push. Wow. Crazy, huh, guys? Nice push, squeezing some shorts. Is this going to be a full V recovery? try a little short here at the 50s if it shows any kind of rejection, just because the simple fact it's where we struggled a while ago a little bit. Let's see how much of a rejection it made after being support. I'm going to give it about 20 seconds or so, see if it holds here at the 50s. That 15-minute looks powerful, doesn't it? I'm in at the 50s. I'm going to take one off at the 40s. If it TPs that one, I'll set the other one at break even. Stop right now is above 60. Almost hit my TP by maybe a quarter tick. Looks like it's just a nice little bull flag instead, guys. Give it a little room. Give it a little room, chat. Perfect move there. Yeah, she's wanting to pump, guys. Too strong, chat, too strong. Give it just a hair more. Give it to the 70s and then I'm out. See if it rejects. Rejected off the 70 area. That was kind of our little body we have right here. Kind of what I'm looking at is just straight across right there. And that's going to push right back through it. No wick at the bottom of this one, so I'm giving it a few seconds. Out right there, chat. Stopped out. Big loss. What a nice push through those highs, though. Hope somebody caught that long. get that push down now. Kind of wick through those highs. I don't know how to trade. Yeah, sometimes I don't either. It seemed like a good setup. Yeah, no, I probably should have just waited a little bit, but if this drops right here, I'll try again, Miguel. Got to get a little payback now, so. Looks like this is wanting to pop some more. I think we were looking for 25.098 this morning, Miguel, the 25.100, so. Here comes the close of this 1 minute. Seems like it's setting up for another little bull flag, but let's see if they can hold it up here or not. And the 5 and the 15 don't have any wick on the bottom of those candles, but sure looks like we're wanting to do another little bull flag right here. Trying to hold strong right here. Building a little come down to like the 960s or so, I'd consider that little pullback and go long, but kind of scares me to go long up here, so. All right, out of that short right there at the 60s, guys, for 19 points off the top. Trying to take a few little base hits now. We tried to short it down here a while ago at the 50s, and that hurt us pretty good. So now we're just taking a few base hits, trying to get a little bit back. Took it off right there at the 60s, kind of because that was the bottom of this base right here. We still need to get back down to these 50s and kind of fix that wick a little bit, but I noticed it kind of stalling out, and then we got that pop right back up right there, so. We lost about 1,300 while ago or so, maybe more than that, so just trying to take a few base hits right now to get some of that back, get some of our drawdown back. Kind of getting that pop right here again. I don't know. Is it gonna make a lower high right here? Kind of getting that little bull flag set up again. There's kind of a push back up. 5 minutes, 15 minutes fixing to close. Oh my, what is that? That 5's trying to close strong. That 15's an animal right there. Look at that. Those last two 15-minute candles. 1 hour's definitely pushing. There's our 5 minute. We're gonna pop those highs, or we're gonna trick us all. There's the high pop. No wick on the bottom of that one, guys, so you know I want to be a little careful there. Maybe try the short if it gets back under 80. Kind of want to see it fix that wick and drop. It already popped the high, so it stopped some of the shorts out. So by stopping those shorts out, now that those market makers can really push it down. Let's see how good they're going to drop it though. Take another one off right there. So I got one left. Nothing to ride home about. Just taking some base hits, trying to get some of this back. Put my stop a little below break even so I get a little bit out of it. Just try to trail this maybe 5 points at a time. Not sure this wants to drop yet, so. Oh, last one almost got wicked out. Wicked out right there. All right, out of that trade. Oh, we're back to even and up about 189. Little risky. Had to take some base hits. Lost quite a bit earlier a while ago, so. Not a bad showtime from where we're at. And we were just simply playing. There was no wick on the bottom of that 5 or 15. Now look, we got a wick on both of them, so. Hop back to the high. Let's be patient, see what's going to happen right here, chat.
Like an up and roll, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring, bear flags, bull flags, our open eye brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun, short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best.
Give me 3 seconds, guys.
I'm the trading cowboy. Giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Stars look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin. Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car like an up and roll, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring, bear flags, bull flags, our open eye brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun, short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Stars look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin. Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car like an up and roll, get it up, let's go.
I'm back, chat. I'm back.
I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring, bear flags, bull flags, our open eye brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land.
There's our 25098s, 25100s. Charles was right, guys.
Chase that sun, short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Stars look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin. Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car like an up and roll, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring, bear flags, bull flags, our open eye brand. This could be the best 8 seconds.
What do we have, guys? What was our next deal? What do we got? Here's our 1 hour. We broke through those 80s. We kind of wicked right up here to the 99s, which on a 1 hour, 98.75. 99 even. So that wick kind of makes kind of a triple top on the 1 hour for the last 2 or 3 days. Kind of getting that rejection now. There's Miguel again. Let's go. The biggest, the largest. Thanks, Miguel. I mean, kind of not sure what we're going to do here. I mean, we had that pop through. I mean, if we keep going, I mean, 180 is kind of our next level here, but kind of wanted to see if we were going to reject right here or... I mean, we had a nice little setup, nice little inversion, pop through to the 100s almost. Kind of going to try a little short right here at the 90s maybe. Let this candle pop up, kind of see if it closes up high or see if this 80, 82 is support. Still trying to take a few base hits here. Got to be a little more selective, for sure. Alright, I like that. Let's try that, chat. We're in at 88. There's the 21, so I'm going to take one off right there. I'm going to set my other one in profit. We made a lower low, so I'm going to keep my stop up here close to break even. We're already up 14 points, but I'm going to see if we just can't get that push down now. We might not. We might get it. Now I'm starting to sound like all the other guys, right? Well, if it don't go down, it's going to go up, guys. Clearly just going to target this 55 area, though. 60 to 55 will kind of be it if it doesn't pop back up and stop us out. We're just playing off that 1 hour. Don't really have very many big wicks at the bottom on both of these, but we got that wick up to that 100, that 98. What did we actually get? 98.25. So 98.75 and 99 even was our two previously hour back here from last week that we rejected right off of. So now I want to see if we can come back down to this pivot point. So see if we're going to build out a little bear flag right here, or see if this thing's just going to rip back to the upside. But nice push back up right there. If it comes back now, I may add into it if it doesn't stop us out. But had a big push off those 75s, so we'll see what happens here. That was our 15, so there's our 15 right there. It's pushing straight up, no wick at the bottom. So if it doesn't wick us out, if it doesn't wick back up through the 90s, we'll still be in. But let's see if this is going to be a nice little bear flag. Or push right back up to wick us out. Really surprised it went up that high. If it pushes back down, I'll re-enter. Oh my, what'd I do, Chad? I'm sorry. Nice push to the 101s. Can we get a push now, or are we just stopping more people out? Are we gonna get that pop? Considering a short again at the 95s. Our 5's telling me not to, but
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car like an open road, giddy up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short into the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin. Boots on the floor, screen lights
yeah, nice push.
car like an
Got the wick on the bottom.
giddy up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short into the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
What you have to eat, man? I had my normal. I had a chicken breast, like a half a cup of potato, and green beans with mushrooms. Right at 500 calories, about 50 grams of protein. Thanks for asking, Miguel. It's getting kind of quiet in here, huh? Got a lot of people watching, but nobody in the chat here. Come on, guys. Trying to stay a little healthier than I am. Get a little leaner. Well, a lot leaner, actually. I'm not lean at all, so. Just slow action, guys. I mean, geez, we've been in this trade for 4 or 5 minutes. Finally up 7, 8 points. Oh, steak tacos. You're speaking my language, Miguel. You're speaking my language. I'd kill for some tacos right now. Some street tacos with a bunch of lime juice, some hot sauce. crema, some street corn, some queso and chips. That's why I try to eat healthy, Miguel, because I know all the good stuff and I try not to eat that all the time. I actually just added lunch back into my whole system about 2 months ago, I guess. I used to just eat supper at night and that's it, but kind of do like a 24-hour fast deal, but I did that for over a year. Kind of plateaued, so I started eating lunch again, and yeah, I started losing weight again. However that works. Add more calories and lose more weight, but yeah, some good street tacos would be right up my alley. Oof, all right, I'm going to move my stop into profit just after that wick. Move it to the top of that candle. It dropped down. I was up about 15, 16 points, but that fast wick tells me it could be a reversal coming. So if it breaks this right here, I'll turn around. Where in Texas? I'm right in the Panhandle. I'm right between Amarillo and Lubbock. Just pretty much kind of right in the middle of it. West Texas, I guess you could say. Flat and dry. Lots of cows. Back up 10 points. I'm going to drag this down to the top of that candle's wick there. Not great news. We're up 11, 12 points. We're guaranteed $100. I just didn't like that wick. A lot of times when it makes that wick, it just pushes straight to the top. So up here at the top, it's kind of hard not to want to be long, but you got to think about it. It's at the top, so it's either do nothing or short it, kind of. Now we're up 15 points. So now I'm going to move it to the bottom of that wick, or the top of that wick. So now we're guaranteed almost 10 points, guys. It's kind of fighting this 78 area. We're getting a little wiki. This may get us right here. If I bring it down another half point, I'm guaranteed 200 bucks right there, chat. All right, I got 200 bucks out of it. Man, long trade though. We're in that thing for like 10 minutes. Just taking nice base hits. We got this account back to green. Now we're just trying to make a little money on it. Like I said, we lost about 1,200, 1,300 earlier. There's the beautiful drop now. Dadgummit. There's 20 points we were up. Getting violent now, guys. Violent, violent. There's our 2 o'clock candle. And that's why I had to short it, guys. I mean, right, I know there's a lot of other guys on there right now that are saying be long, but I think if you're long, your stop has to be way down here at like the 40s or 50s. And then you'd want to add into it in here at the 60s. Well, if you're long up here when we thought it was going to pop, you're probably down 20 points. We just grabbed those 20 points from you right there on that drop. If we have a fast wick through the 55, 60 area, I'll try a long again. I kind of like 55 as an entry with my stop down below 40. It's kind of a big stop for me, but I'd probably add into it into the 45s. Is anybody long right now? I mean, I'm sure there's somebody. Just kind of want to know why. I mean, kind of we had this right here. That's our 2 lows. We broke through. If you notice right here, we got this low and this low. You can see where we broke through it, and then we come up and retested it. Well, at the same time, our 9 and 21 crossed over. Then we had that big drop. Now we're building out what could potentially be a little bear flag. It may be trying not to be one, but it kind of be like right here. If we get that push up, great, but I don't know how you could be long if that 9 and 21 crossed over like that right there below our lows. So now if we get that push back down halfway and pump up, I can see why somebody would be long from here. But I just had to fight the urge because I wanted to be in long up here at the 90s. So maybe now we get that push back up through there. There's that push. We're going to get any rejection off of that. Let's go check out our 5 minute. There's your 5. Closed over the 9. This candle retested it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, chat. Now you know why I said hard to be long down there, huh? Might try here at the 50s, 55s if it looks like this is going to hold. If it pops back up real fast. We kind of hold right here. Got just one. May add into it. Nope. Yeah, too big of a drop. I mean, look at that on the 5. Let me get over there. Crazy move. I mean, look at that. That's why we couldn't be long. Crazy movement right there, guys. Am I right? Trying to just sit on my hands a little bit. Played a funded there, right there. Got in a little bit of drawdown, but was able to bring it back. Kind of like this little area right here for support, just because the pivot point there, but we may need to come back down to 905, guys. We could try it right here if y'all want. I'm a little scared, but we'll take a little stab. Oh, we're done. That little stab was too much, chat. Yeah, it was nice, Miguel, except our I went in two right here on this shoulder, and I added one at the bottom here, so I had 3. It made that huge pop, and I couldn't get out fast enough, so fresh account, we made 24.51, which is fine. We're probably going to leave it alone. I may pull it off screen and see if I can't lose a little bit, but the last time I tried to lose a little bit, it went really bad, and I made way more, so I need to get that back down just for the consistency rule. That was a fresh eval that I'd bought Friday that I wasn't going to trade because I don't need it yet, but kind of what I do is as I take profit out, I'll take a certain percentage and buy more evals and let them sit there. But we kind of ran out of accounts, so I switched to that one, and now here we are. So I can lose a little bit of it real quick. Don't try this at home, chat. Alright, we did it, chat. That's probably the hardest, dumbest thing to do, Miguel, but had to lose 900 on it to get it back to that 15% or 50% consistency, so 1550, so now I'll just rotate into another one. Oh, buddy, I'm not going to say your name right. Luke Maucon? I'm probably totally butchering that, but what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. Doing good, buddy. Just trying to get a little trading in. I mean, it's starting to get a little crazy now. Kind of don't want to do anything right now, so. It's getting very wiki right now, so. If you can't tell by my heartbeat. Got 5 guys, man, to push straight down, then right back up. I just randomly entered. We're glad you're here. I'm curious about this Forex trading or crypto. Yeah, this is futures. So this is the NASDAQ right here. So NQ. So this is kind of all the tech market and stuff. So kind of if we hold in this 80s, guys, I may try to take a stab at it. Gonna let this candle close. It's getting a little wicky, a little crazy. And which broker? This one right now is Lucid right now. So this is Trade-Evate. The chart you see is a Trade-Evate chart, but these are Lucid accounts I'm trading right now. Alright, I may short it at this 25,000. I'm going to let it sit here for just a second, but we kind of have that pretend VWAP. If it reclaims that whole previous candle, we'll wait. There's no wick at the bottom though. So now I'm going to kind of wait for it to see if it'll push down. Or see if it's just going to run straight back up. So see how it kind of pushed down right there? So it entered me right at the 25s. Up 500 there, 600. I'm going to take one off. I'm going to set my stop in profit now. It may stop us right back out. Yeah, stopped us right back out. Made 300 on that trade. Should have just took them both off, but really thought we were going to get that flush right there. Any advice for me? I am very beginner. Yeah, I mean, get you a demo account, paper trade this thing. Get on, find you some guys you like, join our channel, you know, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button. You'll get a notification when we're here, and just paper trade with us for a while. I mean, We're going to show you how we kind of trade. Miguel's in here, Zero Dawn. We got some really good guys. Charles, Driving Obsession, all those guys are here. We trade in the morning, then we trade in the afternoon, but just get on and kind of watch. We'll kind of show you what we do. You'll find your own way. You'll click your own buttons. We'll click ours, but I mean, we'll teach you bull flags, bear flags. We'll teach you our pivot points we use. We'll use the 1 hour, the 5, the 1 minute. We'll find confirmation on all of those. We'll draw some trend lines every now and then. You can draw them on your chart as we draw them, so you kind of see what we're seeing. And we'll just have a lot of fun. I mean, so I guess what I'm saying is we need you to join, subscribe to our account. We're getting close to having enough subscribers, guys. We'll start giving away accounts. So, yeah, thank you. Getting a little wicked and crazy right now, guys. I mean, probably no good technicals on here for sure. I mean, I'd kind of like to be long right here, but my stop would have to be under 46, and I really don't want to give up 40-point stop, so maybe if I was playing micros right now, it wouldn't be that big a deal. Minis, I like to keep my stop, 10 to 20 points. Especially where I can add into it a little bit if I need to, so I've got to have a good shelf for me to go in and try that, so. I just don't like how wicky it's getting. Maybe it comes back down here to the 67s. I mean, if you clearly see our 5 minutes telling us not to do anything, right? I am a player at the 67s if it pushes through it and then pushes right back up in out of it, so. That's kind of where our pivot point is right now, so I want to see if it respects that. Kind of hovering below it. Got about 30 seconds left on this candle. I want it to close above it naturally, but I'll be a buyer at the 65, 60, 67. If it pushes down and then comes back through it, maybe kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, I kind of like how that closed. So now if it gets a little push, there's a little tap down. I want to see it go a hair lower maybe. Not really going to give us a hair. I'm in at 66.88. I'm going to take one off right there for about 200 bucks. I'm going to set my stop in profit just for the simple fact that we don't have a wick on the bottom of that. You're up over 10 points, 15 points. You're at 17 points. You're at 20 points. You're rocking and rolling, chat. We're up 30 points. Come on, guys. All right. Trailed out right there at 91. Got 25 points out of that trade, chat. Come on. And see how we called it out right there, guys? I mean, we simply said, okay, look, I'm a buyer at the 67s. It came down, held this whole candle for a minute. This next candle came. Didn't really give me the wick I wanted, so I got in just a hair late. But instead of, I just kind of set my buy right there at the 67s. Next thing you know, it pushed up all the way to the 97s for 30 points. We got out. We trailed it as fast as we could, but we got 24 to 25 points out of that, chat. That's how we do it, guys. Look, right back down. That's why we trailed that. We took one off at the beginning. We took one off at 10 points. We took the other one off at 25 points. 35-point trade, guys. Simply just playing our pivot points. Right here. Look, it's bouncing off of it again on the 5. But just playing that 62, 63 pivot point. And entering at these shoulders, right? So then if we get in right here, our pivot point's here, we can easily give ourselves a 10, 15 point stop and have that pivot point as support too. And we know that these shoulders, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles now on a 5 minute, that 67 has been support. And now we're right back up. So you could have done the exact same trade we just did over again. Come on, guys. I wouldn't mind a short, you know, if it broke this 65 area, but if we get that break, let's go to the 15. Well, let me get y'all over there. I don't even on there. I mean, see how this 15 respected this area so much? This is a 62. That next drop would be to the 40s. So kind of 20 points to the downside. Maybe we could go test the 920s. But we're getting some wicks to the upside now. We've already had some phenomenal trades. I mean, we got multiple accounts in profit. Need to be targeting shorts now. Just, I mean, look how far the 9 and the 21 are apart, but it doesn't look exactly the same on a 5 or a 15 minute. Come on, guys. Oh, look at that pop. Look at that pop. Nice little pop, guys. Are we going to go back and test these? Can we run back up to these 20s maybe? I don't know. I mean, look how it tricked those shorts, man. Everybody that went short. What do you think, chat? Are we going to get those 20s? We're going to get back up here. I mean, I'd like to see us between 25 and 35 before we try to short it again, but I mean, naturally we need to make a lower low, right? But that pop really got some shorts out of there. New 5 minute. Let's check that bad boy out. No wick at the top. Got a little push down. See if we get a little bit more of a push. We got the 9 and 21 kind of trying to come together on the 1 minute. 5 minute, they're way up at the top, kind of rejected off of it at the top. I don't hate the short. I'm going to give it just a minute or so and see if this is going to be a little wick down inversion or... Right, chat? I mean, if we can get a little inversion right here, then we could push back over these 920s, but I don't really want to play into the fact that we could just get that flush. Every time we play the flush, we get wicked out of it, so it's going to work in this little channel for a minute, get a little tight. We'll see if we can see what we can do. Yeah, look at that push, guys. Nine and 21's curling back together. If we can hold over this 2,500 or 25,000. Okay, that 25.005 may be a little resistance. If we can pop over that. Got a minute and a half left. Let's see in about 40 seconds if we get that little 50-second push on the 5 minute. That may be what we need to take it over the top. This 1 minute candle doesn't have a wick on the bottom of it, so we kind of want to remember that. Still pushing. Not even worried about our 50-second push. We're up to the 9 on the 5 minute. We're to the 10s. No wick at that one. Let's see if it pulls back to the 05s and bounces maybe. If it does, I'll try to enter if it's quick. I don't want to get smoked on it, but we're up a little bit on this account, so we can spare a little bit. This may be the turning point for rejection. We can get back above the 05s. Back above the 05s. All right, Chad, I'm in at the 5s. I'm going to sell one at the top there if we get it. Come on, chat. Push. Straight rejection. Tricked us a little bit. I mean, if you look back at the 5, pushed right up there. That probably should have been a sell point. 15 rejected off the 9. Looks like we're getting that sell force now. Straight weakness now, chat. Look how bad they're fighting, right? I mean, they're trying to get it back for us, but why are you trading in Q right now? What else would you want me to trade right now? Trading cards? We are past all the volatile session. Okay, I mean, I guess you could say that. I mean, I guess if you look in the past, what, 3 minutes, we've moved 45 to 50 points. I mean, every ATR candle is over 20 points. So yeah. Is there not anybody else trading on stream right now, or I'm the only one? Ghost analyst. Sorry. Should have traded New York session. All right, guys. I'm gonna take another one off right there for 300 bucks. The last one's up 275. I'm gonna set a stop right there. My take profits at the top of this at 25.014. 25.014 will put us 25 points. I'm trailing at about 10 points behind. And it hit it. Ghost Analyst says I'm the only one trading in queue right now. Others are trading other assets. I mean, that makes perfect sense. I mean, I'm the only one trading it. I just made $1,224 on this account. And if I'm the only one trading it, it should just be moving the 1 or 2 contracts that I put on. So yeah, that makes total sense. Let's see. Oh, there's another YouTuber trading it right now. There's another one. There's 4. What are you trading right now, Ghost Analyst? Just curious. Which pair are you trading? We're on NQ right now. There's our 250 MOC candle. Anybody play that sucker? And yeah, Ghost Analyst, I just clicked on your channel, found it. I'll go back and watch it and see what looks like. All you put on your deal is NQ, so. Look at that pump on the 250 candle, guys. I mean, not a whole lot, but 25 points. Luke Mancon. Man, I wish I knew how to say your name. What can I call you? Can I call you Luke or Luck? This is the 1 minute right here, buddy. And then if I ever switch you over to my trading view, I usually have it on a 5. Let me get back over there. This is our 5 minute chart. Our orange lines are our pivot points. And then we always constantly check our 15 and 1 hour. So whenever we do a trade, so Lukemon, is that right? Is that better? Lukemon. All right, I got it now, Lukemon. We're friends forever now, buddy. So yeah, I have the 5 and 15 on here, and what we always want to see, I trade the 1 minute on trade of 8, but I always want my 1, 5, and 15 to line up. And then of course I'm always looking at the 1 hour. I mean, if you look at our 1 hour, it kind of shows us more confirmation. We talked about it over and over. These two candles down here, these two previous candles, let me make it bigger, didn't have big wicks there, and the 200 held. Well, this candle opened up here and pushed down, cleaned up those wicks, bounced off our 9, and then we're getting that push back up now. So now if we can get back up over that 25.55, that's our pivot point. It'd be free selling, you know, but so yeah, we trade on the 1 minute. But we always look at our 1, 5, and 15 for the same confirmation. Lukemon, I don't have a course, but I tell you what, buddy, if you'll subscribe and click the notifications, you'll get a notification every day we jump on here, and we'll go through the course for free right here live every day. And then in the mornings, buddy, let me pull it up right here. All right, check this out, my friend. In the morning, about 10 minutes before market opens, if you'll go check out Greg Tarshis, just type in Sink or Swim Trading, or you can type in my name, the Trading Cowboy, and you'll see his pretty face come up right here. But if you'll look right here, every day before the market opens, about 5 minutes before it opens, You'll see Greg and the Trading Cowboy will come on live in the morning. You want to learn from the very beginning. Well, but yeah, hop on, buddy, with us. I mean, we do have some things in the works just to kind of show you what we do. It's not going to be, you know, it's going to be a course for you, but it's not going to be an expensive course. And it's just going to show you how we play bear flags, bull flags, and what time frames. So, I mean, sync up with us, Luke Mon, and we'll show you exactly what we do. You're going to learn some quirks that you like a little bit better. And if you say, I want to go short here, then we'll say, well, yeah, we kind of like that too. We'll go in with you. Or, hey, we're going to let you see how it goes. But it all starts at the beginning. I mean, paper trading, demo account, cheap evals, that's what it's all about at the beginning. But honestly, guys, I don't think I've ever had somebody come on during power hour when we're getting 20, 30 point candles and tell me I'm the only one trading NQ right now. All right, Luke Mon. Hey, check in with us tomorrow, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for all the questions. We'll help you as much as we can, okay? We're going to be hopping off here in about 3 minutes ourselves, guys. Yes, sir. I mean, look at that 1 hour candle, guys. Now we're back up over the 25.55. Thought we may get a little rejection there, but it's just pushing right back up. I mean, look at that. Almost a nice B shape. Miguel, let's go, buddy. We're almost out of here, Miguel. We're almost wrapping this day up. Had a guy hop on here a while ago, Miguel, and ask us why we were still trading NQ, that we were the only person trading it right now, that we need to be trading something different. Crazy. So I subscribed to his channel so I could go back and watch him later. And it looks like all his videos he traded was NQ, so. All right, guys, let's end the stream real fast. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Thanks, Miguel. Thanks, Driving Obsession, Zero Dawn, Luke, Mon, everybody that came in today. Thanks so much. All the people that didn't speak up. Hey, next time, let's speak up. Let's talk. Jump in the chat. Let's have a good conversation. Great trading session, guys. Yeah, it was hard. Just some quick receipts, though. Made 2304 on this account today. Rotate to the next one, 1555. All these were traded individual on this account. Oops, I already showed you that one. 1431. So there's 3 accounts right there, guys. We switch over to the other ones. These right here are at 52,105. We made 1,035 today, trading 3 accounts all together. So that's 1,035 times 3. We passed the Take Profit Trader live on the stream. Thanks for everybody that showed up, showed out. Thanks for all the positivity. Proverbs, it says the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding, okay? Same thing needs to come out of our mouths, right? Thanks for everybody that made it. Remember, tomorrow morning, 10 minutes before open, sink or swim, trading. Come check out me and Greg. Right after that, I'll grab some lunch. I'll jump back on. We'll do some lunch eating live and maybe a little bit of trading. Thanks for everybody that showed up, guys. We appreciate you. Remember, the Trading Cowboy loves you. There's nothing you can do about it. Peace out, guys. Trading Cowboy out.
When the market gets wild, only one man rides it. The Trading Cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an up and roll, get it up, let's go. I'm the Trading Cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, I rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land.